Hello guys, good day to you all. You are welcome to Jill's Review channel. Now we are going into Sarian Martin TV's video titled A Random Tuesday. Featuring in this video are Sarian Martins Asal, Nosa Rex, Alex Ayaluko, Cosmas Osagoy, and others. Yes, a random Tuesday. What happened? It was a day that this company, headed by Pamela, was conducting an interview in order to get a PA for her. It happens that the first guy to come for the interview, the person of Osage Morige, he now, disguise as in pretend to the other applicants that are coming around for the interview, was telling them that the organization has already gotten someone that they rescheduled the interview date and time. That didn't they check their email? So that was how he did. He sent all the applicants away. There and then came Pamela. So if I doesn't know Pamela as the boss, he equally was challenging and asking her to leave. But being the kind of person that Pamela was, she just walked into her office without listening to him. She eased. And when it was time now for Osage to get into the office to be interviewed by the secretary, as the secretary ushered him in, he just met with Pamela. He was so surprised. He never expected her to be the boss. But that was how everything started. Pamela had to challenge him that this kind of brain that you use to be able to, to make others to live, and that kind of boldness you had, you could use it at least to push our company, as well as the kind of position she's intending to put in, that you would do well. And that was how Osage was hired. And with this good news, Osage had to relay it to his friend, his roommate, when he got home, and that was how he continued, doing his job, because Osage learns that Pamela is a hot-tempered person, the way he too was. That the only difference is just that Osage has that kind of humorous, funny or comedian, nature. The way for him not to anger, although the anger he was able to control it, he always amuse and make Pamela, to be happy, despite the rudeness and the way Pamela, at times addressed him. But as his boss, he he always control himself and stay humble. And that was what made him, to be able to stay longer working with Pamela. And this really made Pamela's dad to like him, that he had to call him separately, give him his number, as well as assuring him that in the future, that whenever he has any problem, he should always call on him, because he's the only one that the father sees in, that he will stay longer there and will be able to influence Pamela. Meanwhile, Pamela had this boyfriend, Sage. They are always come to Pamela, not because he loves Pamela, but because of what he needs, what he wants to take from Pamela. He always come randomly, and whenever he comes, he demand for huge sum of money. That's while Osage was there, the first money he demanded was 12 million, and that was how Osage, the way he normally talks, in that his funny way, he spoke it loudly so that Pamela's dad will hear, and it continues that way without even knowing that Pamela's dad had, seen all these signs and knew that that guy, Sage, is an unrealistic guy, that is not a serious person to move with. He just want to use Pamela and to destroy her. But because of the kind of love or their relationship, that was why Pamela, any slighting, she will go back again to him, despite all. That there was a time that Osage had to face Pamela, challenged her, talk sense into her, despite the fact that she is the boss. He spoke and he stopped going to work because he said, I sack you, because that is the song that Pamela used to sing for any of our workers. They hardly stay longer because of the way she talks to them, the way she always hot-tempered and talking as if they weren't human like her. So he spoke to her in a rude way too, to make her to learn from her mistakes. And as he was sacked, he just decided to stay at home. Now the dad now came along and was asking Pamela, because he met Pamela with the boyfriend that is Sage. They were still together, so deeply together. And from there, Pamela's dad now said, well, now I'm the one that will employ him, so you have no right to sack him. So that was how Pamela's dad has to call Osage to resume back to work. And that was how they continue doing this job as the PA. But this time around, devise a means, to start bringing gifts, flowers to Pamela. And under this guy is that it's an anonymous fellow that is sending it to. So it continues that way. Although there is one thing that this the talent that this Osage had, that whenever Pamela is hot or angered, you go out there and get chocolate ice cream for her, and that used to make her to be happy, because she said that is her favorite ice cream. And from there, it continues. Then this boyfriend Sage now, wanted to get some information from Pamela's laptop, so as to go and sell that idea to other company, and that was how Osage got to know and leaked that secret, because Sage misplaced the flash in which Sage has copied that information. And although after that, still Sage still met with Pamela, and Pamela forgave him because he had to lie and cover up that angle. But upon that, Osage still continued doing his job. So eventually, Osage, as foreseen by the dad, as well as Osage, he did a terrible thing. He was having an affair with other ladies, and all the money he has been collecting from Pamela, that he wants to use it to start his own club. He didn't start anything. He had nothing. He was just collecting that money to live life and to spend on the girls. So this really broke Pamela's heart, and from there, Pamela and Osage now continue. Pamela wanted to know who has been that anonymous guy bringing gifts, sending flowers to her, and eventually she traced it back to Osage, who stopped coming to work and was pretending that he had an accident the day he came to drop and kept a gift with flowers on Pamela's office table. And from there now, Pamela now collected Osage's home address number from the secretary, and when visiting him. And from there, they now start their life together as being boyfriend and girlfriend. And Pamela's dad was happy with the changes that has started, with his daughter, and about the company's progress. Pamela's dad was happy the way Osage has been helping, to move the company forward. So it's a very interesting video full of funny and humorous scenes. It is educative. The fact that Sage came to Pamela's life to hurt her, to destroy her, while Osage came to Pamela's life to help her, to build her, and also to help the father's company. And this is a very good lesson out there. In any relationship, let us look out for the right signals. So we see if there was one humorous statement that was uttered by Osage while he was leaving Pamela's office, was saying, I'm singing in the Lord, bouncing in the Lord, just because Pamela was trying to get more information from him. So let us try and watch this interesting video. Like, share, and comment on it. God bless you. I do sing in the I don't get time. Nobody.